Well, the long-running junk percussion group STOMP is returning to the Warner Theater tomorrow for the first of their two shows in Erie this week.
Our Ariana Moyer sat down with one of their members to preview tomorrow's show.
Everyone, I'm here with Gavin. He is part of the STOMP team, which is coming to Erie's Warner Theater on the 23rd and the 24th of April. Hi, John. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great this morning.
So how long have you been with STOMP?
I have been with the group for 7 years. I started in 2017 in New York. I was in the New York Off-Broadway show. And then we took a few years off for COVID. But then I've been back. We started back in New York. And then I've been on tour this last season, yeah.
And so maybe for people who haven't seen STOMP, haven't heard about it, what is it?
Sure. So STOMP is a rhythm and dance show where we take objects from the everyday life, like brooms and trash cans and Bic lighters and shopping carts, and we make music out of them. The classical term would be found percussion. These are objects that we just found lying around, and we're able to make music out of them. So the show incorporates a lot of various rhythms that come from the ensemble playing together and also playing solo. There's also some comedy injected into the music. There's no dialogue, there's no storyline. It's just a series of kind of skits and scenes that are just thrown at the audience, and kind of the hour and 45 minutes zips on by.
Wow. Now, are you a trained percussionist, or is this something you kind of picked up about after being part of the STOMP team?
So I was a trained percussionist, yes. I went to college studied music education in my undergrad with percussion, classical percussion, and then in my master's I studied music performance. So yes, I have a very classically trained background, but that is not the case for some of the other performers. A lot of us may have a training in dance, or they have maybe formal training in dance. Some of us are just actors that are exceptional dancers also, and very easy, they get rhythm very quickly.
Yeah.
Some of us are kind of comedians where they know timing really well, or they know how to read an audience really well, or they know what joke might really land in that moment. So the cast is very diverse in their skill set and their backgrounds.
What is the rehearsal process like for you guys? Are you practicing on those pots and pans, the lighters? Are people grabbing random objects like pencils and pens and just adding them in? What is that all like?
Sure. So the show is set, meaning that there's definitely improvisation within the show, but as in terms of the numbers and the structure and form of everything, that does not change night to night. We will go skit to skit. The cast does not create the numbers. Our creators, they're in England. They're Luke Cresswell and Steve McNicholas. They are the brainchild of the show. Them and the others from the 90s kind of created these ideas and put them all together. So we get that from them. And then in terms of our daily operations, yes, we rehearse before every show, about an hour to 30 minutes, just kind of working on stuff that may need a little polish, getting people maybe acquainted if they have to swing to another role, having them just feel comfortable with those numbers and that music for that day. Just kind of cleaning music is a term that we'll use to just kind of get it sounding tighter, more locked in.
Yeah. What do you want the Erie community to know about this show before they come out on that 23rd and 24th show dates?
Sure. Well, STOMP is an amazing show. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to see things that you've never thought you could see on the stage. It has moments of a lot of unexpected elements to it.
Yeah.
And you're going to feel a groove. You're going to feel a solid rhythm. You're going to leave with your heart racing and your heart pounding. You're going to feel that rhythm inside you.
All right, John. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today. If you want to see Gavin on the Warner Theater stage, head to go see STOMP on April 23rd and April 24th. That's a Tuesday and a Wednesday. John, thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. I'll see you all there.
Thanks to our Ariana for doing that for us.